What's going on YouTube? It's Heroes Game here, coming at you guys with another video. Now, before we get into some gameplay here, I want to give a shout out to Eric Rayweather, who provided us with some Madden 23 gameplay. You guys go over to his channel, give him a like and a sub. He always posts Madden content throughout the year. So without further ado, let's get into the video here. Now, before we get into this gameplay here, I want to let you guys know that he is most likely playing on All-Star Sim difficulty, which means there are going to be a lot of open throws and a lot of broken tackles in this gameplay. So don't be discouraged from what you see and think, oh no, Madden is bad, the AI defense is terrible again. He pretty much did a challenge where he wanted to score a touchdown with every single team. So of course you're going to put it on at least all pro difficulty. You're not going to try and do this on all Madden. So let's just get into the gameplay here. And as you can see here, a nice open field throw. We're going to skip ahead here where he tries to score a touchdown with every team. So we're going to go and start off with this play here. And you're also going to see a lot of underneath throws to receivers. I don't know if that's because the zone defense is better or he just found those receivers first. Another thing, stiff arms look very, very good, at least in the beginning part of the video. Towards the end part of the video, you're going to see a lot of stiff arm animations that we've seen in previous Maddens. But this one is very good. This stiff arm animation is very good right here at the goal line. A nice stiff arm. See, he was about to go in. Another thing is, sometimes you'll see players go in one animation and then they go into another one. Let's see if we can get back to what. Yes. So he was about to go to one animation and then he gets stopped and then bam, another one. So you'll see that a lot. It doesn't look as bad as it seems, and you'll see what I'm talking about here. There is, I seen, and again, it's on All Pro. Every time he was at the goal line, it was very easy for him to get into the shotgun formation and run the ball up the middle because the middle was wide open. And it was also easy for him to scramble up the middle too when the offensive line was blocking. There is a couple of sack animations that I don't like, and this was one of them where he's trying to get away from the defensive lineman and then bam. That's something I don't like to see. But overall, most of the animations were pretty good. That catch animation on the sideline, that tackle there was very beautiful. Another great tackle. So running the ball and getting tackled looks very good. Some of the catching, branching into animations still look a little bit, okay, I was just catching the ball, now I'm immediately in another animation. So it's kind of like, okay, how do we get to this point? So there is going to be about 2 or 3 tackling animations that we've seen in the game the last 6, 7, 8 years that tend to play out a lot more as the video goes on. It was kind of discouraging to see, but it's Madden. I mean, there are going to be some animations in the game that we've always seen. Why? I don't know. This is very beautiful. This pass breakup by the DB is amazing to see. Usually when a DB goes for a they go for the ball, they either try to intercept the ball or they miss it completely. So that was very good to see. Let's move on here. Another broken tackle, which is really, really good to see. It looks like having big bruiser running backs is the way to go again this year, which is my favorite anyways. Of course, referee's not in the game again, because why not? I did see a lot of throws up the seam. It looks like he only did that when it was cover 2, maybe a few times cover 3. Oh, this here. This was a very, very beautiful run. And you'll see a lot of stretch and a lot of zone plays that look very beautiful. Look at the footwork. One main problem that I have is, as you can see, he's running in the ball here, and you can see his jersey. For some reason, if a player's jersey is not tucked in this year, they made it an emphasis to make it seem like, oh, his jersey's not tucked in. Let's make it look like his jersey is flapping around and all that stuff. And it does not look good. It looks like he's wearing a dress or a skirt. And it's so, look at that. You can just tell. It looks so weird. I don't know. It bothers me when I see that. And you'll see it on a couple of different players. There's a Ravens player. You can see it very, very distinctively in the end zone. I love the throwaway pass there. And another stretch run play. See what we got here. So he tries to throw out of a sack, and it's an incomplete pass. I like to see that. I think that was introduced last year. I like to. That is very good. Not every quarterback can throw and complete a pass under pressure. Another stretch play here by Nick Chubb. As you can see, he's throwing the ball a lot underneath. That was a great tackle there. Now, I don't know why it skipped, but so he throws the ball up the seam here. It's like a cover 3. Up the seam, makes a slight juke move, and then the CPU dives and misses. And you'll see that a lot. The CPU dives for the ball carrier and they miss. I like to see that. I like the CPU trying to tackle the ball carrier instead of just running at a certain angle and never getting to the spot. At least show me you're trying. The catch, juke, and then the tackle. Another stretch play here. The tackling, I've got to say, the single player open field tackling is the best improvement. And I love to see this. I do have a problem with the CPU AI. Whenever you get a turnover in the end zone, whether it's an interception or a fumble, I want to see the CPU at least try to run the ball out of the end zone for a touchdown or try to get it as far as they can. Now, if they're barely in the end zone, they'll try to run it out. But if they're like 5 yards deep, they'll just take a knee. I want to see the CPU at least try sometimes. Like, hey, I got an opening here. Let me see if I can make something happen. This is a great throw, a great tackle towards the sideline. I've never seen that before. I love this. Go back here. I love this sequence here. So he breaks the tackle, and then he gets tackled out of bounds. I want to see a lot more late hit penalties. But we all know when you mess with the sliders in Madden, it messes up everything. And Madden's gameplay, for some reason, I don't know why, that is... See, this started out great, and then it ended kind of bad. Because he was breaking from this tackle, and then his number 57 is going to come up and get him with a hit stick, and it just looked weird. Looks kind of weird, but it's Madden. Another great run. So yeah, by far the running looks the best. The running looks the best out of anything, and I love the throwaway there. I don't want to see every quarterback scramble, throw the ball across their body on target to a receiver. Great seam throw. Don't like that gain tackle animation there. See, I love the CPU diving. Yes, show me that you care. Show me that you're trying to make the tackle. Dive, broken tackle. Not bad. Kind of wonky, but it's Madden. What more can you really ask for when it comes to Madden? Because I don't know why they just can't seem to get their gameplay right. And I've been wanting to make a Madden franchise for a couple of years now on the channel. Oh, see, this is a great, I love this so much. So the cornerback is in the zone, and it looks like he's throwing to Y. He's throwing to Y. The cornerback says, hey, I'm here. Let me just take that from you. I've been wanting to make a franchise, and here it is. So this tackle animation has been in the game for the past 12 years. Madden 13 is the last time I can remember seeing that, because I hate it. I hate it so much. Why do I hate it? Because one, I see it too many times every year. And another reason why I hate it, like you're trying to stop the defender from getting downfield. Why are you tackling him then throwing him upfield? It makes no sense. But it's there once again. But yes, I've been wanting to make a Madden franchise for a couple of years now, but the gameplay has never been right. And let me go back here. Patrick Mahomes throwing out of the sack, and him throwing out of a sack causes the ball to come up short and makes the receiver go back and get it. I like that. So yeah, they never seem to get the gameplay right, and so I find myself saying, okay, well, can't do a Madden franchise this year, so that sucks. And I want to do a sim franchise, but then again, the gameplay is still bad. And last year I was trying to do that, but the scouting was just so bad. They tried to implement a new scouting system, and it's just so bad. It wasn't good. So we'll see how it works this year. This interaction is great. I'd love to see this DB receiver interaction. Receiver goes up for the ball. DB says no. Safety comes and help him out. I love to see that. And there's the tackle animation again. This time it's in the end zone, so it really doesn't make a difference, but it's still there all the time. Didn't see it much in the beginning of the video, but I started to see it much more towards the end of the video. And like I said, running looks fantastic. That was a great tackle. Great open field tackle. Running looks great. See what else we got here. Another check down. Another run. Running looks a little wonky, but I'm pretty sure it's something we'll get used to looking at. But what I'm really looking at here is at the end of the play, the tackling. That looks good. That looks organic. That does not look organic. But that looks good. So not everything is going to look great and polished. But as they're going to say, hey, we're trying for you guys. We're trying to give you guys what you want. So we got the Washington Commodores. Another great, that stiff arm animation has been in the game for a couple of years also. The play action looks amazing. I'm going to rewind this. The play action looks amazing. Look at that. Planting in the foot. Looks pretty good. Here's a jet sweep. And there's the tackle animation once again. As you can see, he's running. Now, the first down marker is right there. If this was real life, there's no way that defender is going to let him cross the line. But since this is Madden, there you go. First down. Because he has no awareness of where the first down marker is. So that sometimes can be a little frustrating. Where you got somebody beat and they can't get the first down, but then Madden says, hey, we're going to choose this tackling animation for you and let them get the first down. A great throw here. in previous Maddens, I'm going to say Madden 19, this would have been a pick. Defensive back would have glitched over and picked that. So it's great to see that not happening. Now, Zeke running the ball here, it looks pretty nice. That was a great step for him. This is a great... Was this a comeback? Let's see here. Yeah, this was a comeback route. That was very beautiful to see. I love that. Didn't see that before. Great tackle sack there. I think he's going to get sacked again, yes. That was pretty nice to see also. Not bad. Can't complain about that. Another seam throw. And then we're going to have Zeke. This here. Fighting for the ball. And this is only going to be for the big bruising running backs. But look at this. Fighting for the ball and he gets in. It's one of my favorite plays. We got the Dolphins here. Nice play action. This is a beautiful throw. Now, and this is just, I've never seen this before. I think the last time I seen a tackle play out like this was NCAA 14, which I was playing earlier, where the defender dives, he misses, but he gets just enough of his foot to where he makes the tackle. Have not seen that in Madden before. That's another great tackle. And I love to see this right here happen because Tua doesn't have the best accuracy. We all know that. So to see him barely miss, even on All-Pro, is really good to see. I don't like this hits, and this was a hit stick. I don't like this. Even though he probably was going to get the first down anyways, I don't like to see that animation play out. Going across the field for a touchdown. Got the Eagles. Great fight for yardage there. A jet sweep. Now, I don't know if this is because the game is on All-Pro or the person with the ball just has a great juke rating, but the defender kind of like dumbs out and says, "Oh, what was I doing again? Oh yeah, I was running after the ball," and like he just doesn't know what to do. He just kind of like gets stuck. So I wanna chop this up as it's All-Pro, and he has a good juke move rating. Another outside throw. Throwing looks pretty good also, but to me is the running. The running looks very good. Except for like the actual player running the ball, like his feet going up and down, that looks weird. But as far as like just running, you know, the animations and the blocking and all of that looks pretty nice. He just kind of falls down there. Now here is the tackle battle. Now I don't like this because when you get into the situation, you can either say, one, I'm gonna fight out of this tackle and just, you know, press A as fast as I can to get out of this tackle and then risk getting a fumble, or you can just either say, okay, I'm just gonna give up. Because 10 times out of 10, if you try to fight this and a defender comes over and helps, you're gonna fumble. So I don't like that addition to the game. That is not, it's one of the things that I don't like. It was in Madden a long time ago. I don't like it. The route running looks great too. That is a great catch into a tackle. Deebo Samuel, that's a great catch, smooth into a tackle. Again, the jersey untucked looks weird, but hey, what can you do? Another jet sweep, another dive, another. Oh, this is just, man. It just plays out so nicely. A jet sweep, the blocking. He's diving, and then he gets tackled out of bounds. Play action. No complaints there. No complaints there. Do have complaints, but not there. Saquon Barkley, another great run. The running just looks great. So if you have a franchise or you're playing, versus one-on-one, probably going to want to have a good running back. Kadarius Toney. I don't think he tried to break out of that tackle because he probably would have fumbled. This is a great throw here. Great throw. Nothing to see there, just a scramble. Another great play action. I wish they gave us more animations for receivers when they catch the ball and give up. But hey, beggars can't be choosers. Another great run. So the game, my opinion, so far, just from seeing gameplay, it looks pretty good. It looks, man, and it's hard to say this about Madden because they barely make any gameplay changes every year. But whenever they try to, oh, whoa, that was, look at this. So it looks like the DB was going for the pick. He was going for the pick. And he knocks the ball out of the receiver's or the tight end's hand. Look at that. That was great. If that was, I can't even talk. If he would have picked that, that would have been nice. A nice broken tackle. So yeah, I can't believe I'm saying this, but the gameplay looks pretty decent this year. Drastic change from last year. Last year I felt like I was being punished in the gameplay. This seems a lot smoother. It seems a lot more rewarding. The foot planting, the running, the juking. I haven't seen any spins yet. Another great DB receiver interaction there. I haven't seen and yes, let me stop it here. This is, to me, I know it's very tiny and it probably doesn't mean much, but this catch and tackle interaction and sequence to me is the best in the entire video. So he catches the ball, tackle, bam, down. Nothing looks weird. Nothing looks weird at all. I love it. So yes, it looks pretty good this year, and I can say that I can probably do a franchise this year and not be afraid to play defense or offense and not just sim. So it looks pretty good. So I might give it a try. I have not pre-ordered the game yet. So I might do that and I might give it a try. Aaron Rodgers side throw. There are, like I said, those 2 or 3 tackling animations that bring the ball carrier down the field more when it shouldn't really do that. But other than that, I'm going to say, those 2 or 3 tackling animations, the weird hit stick animation sometimes, but the game tackling, open field tackling, route running, blocking, stiff arm, broken tackles, jukes. Have not seen any spins yet, but the jukes look nice. I also want to see a kick return and punt return. Have not seen those yet. That's a great sack. It's going to take off and scramble. That's a pretty decent tackle. He dove for him. That's a great double team tackle. It's so weird for me to give Madden a compliment sometimes when it's just like, that does not look good at all. But looking at this, and this is another great toss play towards the end zone, and he gets in. But it's really hard to give Madden a compliment sometimes when it's like, that does not look good. And there's that tackling animation again that helps him get downfield. Don't like it. Yeah, it's easy to say that doesn't look good when they're trying to give us something and it's not good. And it's like we say, hey Madden, or hey EA, give us this. Then EA is like, nah, we're gonna give you this. This is a great interception here. Looks like they're in cover 2. He tries to split the safeties and he comes over and he gets the interception. It was great to see. And a lot of people want to say, oh, EA is always focused on Ultimate Team and this and that, which they probably are. I mean, that's what gives them the money. So just like any other company, you're going to go with what gets you the money. And that's Ultimate Team. So far, from looking at this one video here, I don't have any complaints until I actually get a chance to play the game and see how it feels. Again, this is all pro. All Madden, as we know, can be a different beast. It feels like when you play on all Madden, it's just, the game just punishes you all the time. It just makes you feel like you have no chance. And you have to sit there and play with these sliders to get a game to play the way you want it to play. So you're spending months and months and months trying to get certain sliders to work. And when you touch one slider, it messes up everything else in the game. And now you're sitting here online looking at forums, looking at different videos, trying to get suggestions from other people on what sliders to use. And this is so frustrating sometimes to get a good game of Madden to play out as realistic as you can. That is a sack animation that I don't like. That's a good seam throw. I think it's coming up here in the end zone. Yes. So as you can see here, look at his jersey. Look how it's just flopping around like a dress. It's so weird. Like, it's like stuck. It's not even flopping around. It's just stuck in one place. Tackle animation again, helping him get downfield. Don't like it. Wasn't that bad. That's a great sack there. Just fast forward that. Wide open. Another great seam throw. So, like I said before, if your quarterback has great accuracy, you're going to be able to throw those in the tight windows without having to worry about the AI jumping those routes out of nowhere. Another tackle animation, stiff arm tackle animation that helps him get downfield. That's a great, I don't know if I want to say great, but it's all pro, so I'm going to chop it up as that. He just, falls off of him. Don't want to look too much into, the CPU doing weird things. Splitting the safeties in the 2-3 zone. 2-3. This is not basketball in a cover 2 zone. There's that tackle animation again. So some of the game tackles look good, but I feel like if some players get involved when they're not supposed to, it can turn out to be a little wonky. This is a great interception here. This is a great interception. So the defense is in zone, and the safety just sits there and waits, and then just jumps the route. So it's cool to see even on All Pro and his jersey, man. It just looks so weird. Like, why is that? Look at that. It's just sitting there. It's good to see even on All Pro the AI still can do a little something. Now the Texans, I think they're going to be the worst team in the league this year. Last year was it the Texans or was it I think it was the Jaguars, but this year the Texans, it might be the worst team. It might be a lot of people's choices for a rebuild. I do not want to play with the Texans. And this is a great sequence here. You get the tight end, DB tries to dive for him, then he's trying to fight off the tackle with the stiff arm. I like that. This is something I don't like. And again, we're going to say, hey, it's All Pro. They're probably able to do things like this. He's on the run. He stops. Well, he doesn't even stop. And then he just throws the ball on the mark. Don't like to see that, because when the CPU does it, it's so frustrating. So frustrating to see. The Bucs. Do you guys think Tom Brady is going to win another championship? Another Super Bowl? Is it going to happen? Or should he have just stayed retired? When it's Tom Brady, you just never know. You never know until it's over. This here is a great sequence. When I first seen this, I was like, okay, wait, this is weird. How did that play out? But going back to look at it, Brady, I think it is, catches the ball, breaks a tackle, and then he's gone. So, not bad. Not bad at all. Derrick Henry, of course, he's going to always break tackles and throw people around. It's going to be great. It's going to be another year of having a great, powerful running back. And I want to go back and look at this receiver block. I don't know who this is, but look at the receiver blocking number 2. 1, 2. Look at that. That was nice. That was very nice. Another great receiver block. See, I didn't even notice that in the when I watched it the first time. The receiver blocking is also good. They're not stuck on the defenders holding them. They're like pushing them, nudging them. So that's really cool to see also. Then we got my team, the Minnesota Vikings, who have just been in limbo for a very long time. Don't know what they're going to be doing this year. Irv Smith broke 3 tackles. There's another play here that I think played out very nice. I think it's this one. No, that was a weird one. I think it was the first one that played out very nice. That's a great sack. Can't complain about that. Seen that tackle in animations over the years. And then, like I said before, scramble up the middle is too easy on All Pro. So yeah, guys, tell me what you think about the Madden 23 gameplay so far. Are you going to buy it? Are you going to sit out another year? If you buy it, are you going to be playing franchise? Are you going to make a player and do a career mode? What are you guys going to do? Leave your thoughts and comments down in the comment section. Thank you guys once again, and have a good day.